So you know what the real crazy thing is, though, Chase?
What's that?
Watch this.
Oh, no.
I thought he was gonna show me his ass for some reason. I was like real concerned.
No. Why would you do that? Especially if he's recording already.
Oh, god damn it.
That was worth it.
Get the fuck out.
See, Jordan stole your boyfriend, Chase. What you gonna do about that?
Fuck you guys.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
I hate you. I thought it was gonna be something like extra cool, and it was just
I went up a camera. What do you mean? That's pretty impressive.
fuck off.
You
Didn't even
went
know I
right.
could do
Went down.
that. Hi guys, Unknown Artist, episode 17, 3-1 Thursdays. This episode we're gonna start to you like that little soft little thing.
No, I was about to say that you're gonna have a bunch of voice cracks today, apparently.
That wasn't a voice crack. I was doing. Fuck it. Fine. Hi guys, Unknown Artist, episode 17, 3-1 Thursdays. Let's go. Okay. Anyways, episodes for this month we're gonna be doing a lot of Christmas themed type of stuff. But before we get to the topics or anything of that sort, let us introduce people. Today with us, we have Mr. Chaos, rschaosor himself,
Poop
Jordan.
See, Ethan grew a bit, he cut his hair, and there we go. We have Jordan.
Any words we...
Jordan, how do you handle verbal abuse that isn't serious?
Out, Chase.
If I tell you to fuck yourself, how are you gonna react? If I tell you to fuck yourself a lot, how are you gonna react? How do you feel about full frontal male nudity?
No, thank you.
Well, then we need Ethan back. Not for the nudity part. That's
That'd be-
a separate thing.
That'd be really illegal if you did that with Ethan.
Yeah, I'm changing my name to Prison Pretty as much as we go through this. Hey, serious question. You guys can see my T-Rex, right? Like when it's just
Mhm.
chilling there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because my screen is too small, so I couldn't tell.
It's okay. Also, icebreakers. Is everybody completely ready? We all good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. First, we're gonna throw Jordan in first, since he is the newbie to this podcast.
Yeah,
it's
you son of a bitch.
the only way.
Okay.
All right. Give him
He's
to
nervous.
us.
Look at him. He's so nervous.
Alright, so never have I ever broken a
It's-
phone before.
It's,
Broken a bone.
it's not never have I ever.
Or no, never have I ever. I don't know.
Two truths and a lie. You just say
I
them.
mean-
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you haven't broken a bone before.
Otherwise, yeah. Had an accident on the first year of my last 3 schools, and never owned any animals before.
Okay. Do we want to do this? I want to do this counterclockwise because I'm pretty sure I already knew the
Yeah,
answer.
what's the
So,
order?
or we'll do clockwise. Sorry, because I'm counterclockwise. So clockwise. So Helen, you have to guess which one you think is the lie.
Wait, counterclockwise according to your screen?
Clockwise according to my screen. So basically, I'm in the bottom right corner, you're in bottom left, then Helen's in top left, and then Chase is top right. So
The pet is a lie.
yes, Jordan. Yes, no. Oh, he's cutting out.
Audio cut out.
Yep.
My Wi-Fi keeps disconnecting.
I was gonna say, I know it's not my internet right now because mine's holding up perfectly fine. I'm running off the same thing you are.
Could be. Well, you're using Ethernet though.
No, I'm not. Ethernet won't
You're not-
work.
Oh. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably my computer then.
Yeah.
So
It's okay. She said the pet one.
the pet one is. Is that what she's saying?
The pet one, yeah,
Yeah.
is the lie.
Yeah, she's right.
Ooh. Good. Good one. Good catch. All
I
right.
thought that was gonna stump you because I told you about my mom, so I figured that would stump you.
I actually was kind of fighting between the two. I'm not gonna lie, because I know obviously the one. But the broken bone in the pet one, I wasn't sure about, honestly. I wasn't sure about the broken bone before. But
My
yes.
turn.
Yes.
Is that, go ahead.
No, ask. What did you want to ask?
I think he's cutting out again.
Oh.
No, I'm not cutting out.
Oh,
I was just gonna say I said broken phone, not broken bone.
that makes more
Oh.
sense. Okay, sorry. It cut out slightly, so I'm dumb. Ignore me. It's okay.
You're fine, you're fine.
We're good. Okay.
Okay. So, I'm genuinely pretty talkative. I don't eat seafood, and I've cried over 4 times in 1 hour before.
You're up, Chase.
It's that first one.
That I'm genuinely pretty talkative.
Oh, I thought you said you weren't talkative.
No, I say I'm genuinely pretty talkative.
Oh, well, fuck. You talk all the goddamn time. No, I think I'm still gonna stick with that first one because you are pretty quiet.
No, the lie was that I don't eat seafood because I actually do eat seafood.
Who the god damn it? No, now I'm pissed because I just had that conversation with someone the other day, but it wasn't like internet people, and that's why I was thinking that one was true. I was like, we just fucking talked about that. Not even the same person. God
That's what
damn
I
it.
was gonna say.
I'm
Yep.
Greek.
Aren't you special?
I'm Greek. I sit by
Yeah.
the ocean. No, it's a sea technically, but
I'm
yeah.
making seafood tonight.
No, ew.
It's great. If
Oh,
it's
it is.
with rice. But yeah.
No, I have I don't remember the fucking recipe, but I know I have to make like a jalapeno dipping sauce for it, and I'm so fucking excited.
You mean a
Shrimp and lobster.
jalapenos dipping sauce?
Yes, a jalapeno.
And jalapeno. I like to
Jalapenos.
say, yeah.
Uh,
Okay, Chaucer, you're up.
All right. I have seen 2 dead bodies that got that way by murder in my entire life. I have been witness to 2 car accidents in the last 2 weeks, and I've only lived in 4 states my entire life. I don't know why I say only. Most people live in 1.
Two dead bodies, I have no doubt. 2 car accidents. I know about 1 car accident. I don't know about
You have
2.
no doubt.
Yeah, I don't know about 2. As for the states, I'm not sure. I know 3. I'm not sure about 4.
What you guess?
No, you would tell me the car accident one specifically to throw me off, so I want to say the states.
Correct. I've lived
Yep.
in 5.
Damn, I only know about 3. Okay, so
Yeah.
go for all of them. Go to the list.
Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no
Well,
way.
actually, I'm gonna do it like this. I lived in Ohio first, and then Indiana,
Yep.
and then back to Ohio, then
Mhm.
fucking Indiana again, and then back to fucking Ohio. And then I think in 2010 I moved to Roswell, New Mexico. And then
You have talked about that one, so there was 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
because my uncle invented like a part from mining that was gonna make a bunch of shit obsolete,
Mhm.
and so he moved there because of like taxes and stuff because he wanted to start a shop. So 3 months later, the family that we moved down there with, like their best friends, dude's name is Mike. Mike got a better job at like the craft factory or some shit in South Carolina. So they had about the same laws, and they're like, "Fuck it, let's just all move there." So we moved to South Carolina, then it was back to Ohio. Now I'm out here.
South Carolina.
Cool.
That's the one I
Which-
didn't know about. Okay.
Actually, well, no, I don't know if that counts. As I say, I did live in Tennessee for like 2 weeks, but that doesn't really count.
Either
'cause
either
that's
way,
like
it's
fucking
still
2 weeks.
it's still over 4
Yeah.
though. So
Yeah, and then the other car accident, I didn't tell you about that. I've been having nightmares because of the last couple weeks. But the other day, so I work in Pueblo, and then there's Highway 50, and then here's Pueblo West.
Mhm.
So when you come up to the intersection, like the first intersection, Pueblo West, you turn left. Well, there's this huge fucking ditch. I mean, it is deep as shit. It even goes down, and it flattens out, and then there's an even deeper ditch. So you either have to be like inebriated or fucking blind to miss it because of the way the lights are.
yeah.
This dude was down in there, and I was like, I had just seen his taillights disappear. So I come around the corner, and he's got his fucking door open and he's standing there. And I checked, he didn't die, thank God. Which funny fucking story. The ambulance like was just finishing up across the highway, and so it was a bad night. But he's standing there like this, and you can see the blood like coming out between his hands and down his neck. So I was just like, so I got real drunk. But yeah, so yeah, and then there was the the dude. And by the way, my flannel, I was pissed that I got all bloody from that first car accident. I just bought this hoodie instead. Much better choice. But yeah. So, and then I know you know about like on Thanksgiving the body I saw.
Yeah.
Turns out that was like a quadruple homicide, like 4 people.
Yep, you told me about that. Yep.
Yeah, so that's been fucking me up. And then I guess when we were kids, I think it was like because my grandpa I know he lived in Illinois and he lived down in like Arkansas. I don't think we ever visited him in Arkansas, so I'm pretty sure it was in Illinois. But it was close to Chicago. But when we were kids, we were going to the playground, and there was just a big fucking sandbox. And so we get there, and there's a dude laying in it, and he had been, you know, I'm not gonna go into detail, but he'd been killed. So, yeah,
don't get left in a roadside ditch.
What's up?
I said, don't get left in a roadside ditch. Yeah,
dude. Lately, I'm worried. Like, I'm paranoid. Like, somebody pulled into my fucking driveway when I got home earlier, turned their lights off. I thought it was my mom's friend that lives with me for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I thought it was her. Someone on the phone. I get out of the car like 5 minutes later, turn around. There's no fucking car there anymore. I didn't even see him back out. But people have been cloning people's garage door openers. So I'm like, try me. But yeah, so all that, I'm a little paranoid.
Understandably.
Yeah.
You're in the secret black market of murder.
Yeah, I just fucking, what is it? The Dark Brotherhood.
Yep, there you go.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm just gonna get a fucking handprint on some papyrus one day. Or parchment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the crow sitting on the window, you know, and it's actually just their messenger bird, but they have to leave it there just to make sure there's a point left. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're sending a message. Okay, anyways.
I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Fuck it. I'll kill somebody.
All right. I've flown in planes over 6 times. I've drove a go-kart off of a ramp and didn't get hurt. And I've broken my phone screen twice. I'm making sure they're all number-based today. Or at least, second one have to make it pretty good. Want me to repeat them?
Yeah, repeat them, please.
Okay. I've flown in planes over 6 times.
Needed them repeated.
I've drove a go-kart off of a ramp and didn't get hurt. I've broken my phone screen twice.
I'm going to say the first one.
No. The only reason why is because the to and froms. I've had to go in different planes. So technically all I remember is 2 different trips where I had to hit different airports. So I've been in over 6 planes. And yes, we did drive a go-kart off a ramp. We built a giant ice ramp because we put a whole bunch of snow into about a foot or 2 hill and basically pushed it all together until it froze solid back when Ohio used to get a lot of snow. Had our homemade go-kart and drove up it and ramped it, and somehow we still all did not get hurt. And we even made sure we put a whole bunch of ice blocks at the end of it too, and it was really stupid, but it was fun.
You've told me that before.
Yep, I did tell you that one before. And then broken my phone screen is actually the lie, because I've never broken my phone in the slightest. Ever.
See, that's why I can't do Dustin's, is because I don't know.
Because yours and mine are like the weird ones are generally the truthful ones, and then the ones that actually would logically make sense don't.
Yeah, that's when you said the 2 dead bodies thing, like you believe that. I just kind of was like, oh yeah, this is Dustin. I forgot he was guessing for me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I would say that the first one was true as well. We're talking about you at this point. Everyone would just assume that you've seen dead bodies.
Yeah, I'm getting too predictable.
Yeah.
Plus, it's still like Oh yeah, no, that guy's seen some dead bodies, you know, some murder victims, whatever, no big deal.
He's just a normal person in society. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I have so many nightmares.
I mean, technically, I've seen more than 2 dead bodies, but not like murder bodies. This, open thing in funeral.
Casket.
Funeral.
I've seen a lot
Casket.
of those, but it's just like like that guy in the car. Dude, I'm not fucking kidding. I haven't slept more than like 4 or 5 hours the last couple nights because I keep fucking having nightmares of the dead dude.
Understandable.
It's not okay.
Wait, what dead dude?
Did I not tell everybody about that on Thanksgiving?
I
Was that
believe
just
you told only me.
Who
Oh,
died?
okay. So
The guy with the broken bone?
no.
No.
Oh,
So
what the hell, Chase?
I drove up to my mom's, and when I was going, there's this little pull off.
Time to go get
There's a dude.
alcohol.
Yep. There's a dude. He's in his car, and I didn't think anything of it. Like whatever, because I just glanced and I saw it. So I get up to my mom. She lives like an hour away. I'm there maybe an hour. So by the time I'm coming back into town to go to work, it had been about 2.5 hours since I had been by that car.
Mhm.
So this time there's 7 fucking cop cars, and there are cops like making a line around this fucking parking lot. They've got it taped off and everything. There's an ambulance there. So I start going slow, and the cop, like, because it's narrow roads, and I was going slow just to be safe. And the cop comes up and he goes, "Just go, man." He's like, "I don't worry about going slow. You just got to drive on." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I look over, there's that dude in his car, but there's fucking like blood, like a lot of blood. And so that fucked me up. And I called my mom the next day, and she's like, "Did you hear about the 4 murderers they're after?" I'm like, "The fucking what now?"
Oh,
And so I
boy.
was looking into it, and as far as I can tell, because I mean, obviously something bad happened to the guy, but as far as I can tell, that was that. Like, just location and everything from what I've read, it was that. So
4 people murdered the dude there
yeah,
before or after you passed by him the first time?
my guess is probably like after, because I mean, I wasn't
Because
paying
you
attention.
traveled in daylight too, so I highly doubt it was.
Let's be honest, on that road, there's no cops. Usually, I was going like 100.
Oh,
But dude, it's just a straight shot to the base of the mountain. It's like a 20-minute drive. But yeah, so I go pretty fast through there. But I saw the car and I saw the dude, and I mean, he's in the same position, I think, when I went by him the first time. But like, I was just going real slow when I came back by. So maybe he was before, like, I came back, or maybe he wasn't. But I try not to dwell on it because I'm having night terrors.
Shrinks more.
tags, dear.
Yeah, it's fucking. Oh.
And this is the happy note that I'm jumping off.
Yeah, bro time. Let's get our dicks out.
Continuing.
Yeah.
Saw that
Oh.
coming.
Yo, same. I'm wearing pajama pants so I can just unbutton. Okay. Anyways, I'll let you do your thing, Chase. I feel like it still could work in this situation. Do we have any questions for each other? Jordan hasn't.
Jordan, why are you more of a piece of shit than Ethan?
Wow.
So basically, Jordan, the running joke is every single time I ask, I'm like, "Hey, do we have any questions for each other?" Trying to be fun and whatever. Chase and Ethan both every time ask each other, "Why are you such garbage?" And then they fight each other. And yeah, so yep, there you go. Now you got to bully Chase back. This is the only way now.
Fuck you. Oh, you gotta. Okay, he's gotta bully me back. I'm like, I can keep bullying him, I guess.
No. Now it's Jordan's turn. You got to come up with one great terrible sentence. You can think about it a little bit, but you got to bully Chase. All right.
I don't have to think about anything.
Oh shit! Chase, it's the moment.
Chase, that problem you're having with the nightmares, you know where you wouldn't be having that problem at?
Swear to God, if you say Ohio, I'll fucking kill us all 3 right now.
Ohio.
Welcome back to the land of corn, Chase. where you can comfort yourself in the
Fuck
nice,
you!
soft yellow bed.
Not listening. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
This is good. I like this. This is fun. You two are the new bullies to each other. So, anyways, continuing. Since I don't think we actually do it. Does anybody actually have a legitimate question for each other? Yes. No.
Yeah. How's your weeks going, guys? How's you know what? Fuck it. It's Tuesday. How was your weekend? I mean, it's Thursday.
Fucking busy as hell because we had to record a shit ton of stuff, and then like half the recordings didn't work, and then trying to catch up, and then spending time with friends. So
yeah,
maintaining a steady social life is a good thing to do.
Wish I knew what that was like.
Oh, and then fixing the computer. I know how to finally fix it. We just got to do it now.
What exactly was the problem?
Basically,
RAM, like you were talking about.
Well, not really. It's more like, okay, yes, that would help, but at the same time, I was trying to run. So this lovely external drive right here is a beautiful thing. Except you see, the problem is it's external and connected through a USB. I moved all my games to it, so I was trying to run my games through a USB cord on a massive computer with over 3.5 terabytes worth of info to siphon through a USB cord.
Good lord.
So that was an issue. So now that they're directly connected to my actual PC now in the D drive that's 2 terabytes big, we should have a lot less problems. Although I'm still going to try to get an SSD, a solid state drive, so that way I can actually, not have any lag at all. So that's
let me check. But
fix.
I think the extra one I have a 1 terabyte SSD. I'm pretty sure.
Can you send that to me in literally like less than a day? Because I need it that quick for Friday.
I don't know if I could do it that fast, but I know exactly where it's at. I'll check when we get done doing this, and then, dude, honestly, if you want it, you can fucking have it. I got it for free.
Wait. Okay, just door dude now. Anyways, Jordan, how's your week going?
He says, asking someone who's at his house.
Yeah. Hey. You're on the podcast now. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, just been working and, losing a best friend.
Hey. You made the pillow, though, which was super cool.
Yes,
you were originally going to make the t-shirt. You want to talk about that? Because I think it was a really cool design. You could actually, if you wanted to, you could spread around. I think people would really enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the point, too. It's kind of like a awareness thing. So basically, I don't know what the standing is right now, but one of my friends has a disease called CRPS. It's complex regional pain syndrome. Basically, it's a disease in the brain which causes the brain to misfire signals to the nervous system. So for no reason whatsoever, someone with this disease could go from being perfectly fine to being in a crippling level of pain.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a rare disease that there's no cure for it.
And isn't it only 3% of people or something like that have it or something
like that? And it's nicknamed the suicide disease because of so many people having it that kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
My friend had shared a photo of a shirt that she saw that she liked that had a CRPS awareness design on it, and I decided to design my own version of it
for her.
And then, for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had designed, or you had suggested Dustin for me to design a pillow too.
Yeah, because it would be like a comfort thing, and not
I
just
got static shocked inside my ear.
Did he do something to you? Do you need me to show me where he touched you on a doll?
Right here.
Static
shock. No, I just put my headphones back and it fucking fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, you're in luck.
Oh hell yeah! Did you actually? I need to see it.
It's a 1 terabyte. Motherfucker. I just fucking sat down. Remind me when we get off this call.
Okay. All right.
It's
sounds
a
good.
Samsung. It's 2.5 inch though. Is that cool?
It's fine. It should work.
Okay.
I'll check.
Yeah, I mean, I know you can buy adapters and shit, but it's a Samsung 1 terabyte solid state drive.
Hells yes. If you can send it and get it here by Friday, I will send you money for that. Like, even if you can get it here by tomorrow, I will pay for that shit.
Yeah, let me see. I don't know how much that would cost. I should have enough money to do that. Like, I'd get it out like ASAP tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll swing by on my lunch break. Will be about 1.
Please do not forget.
No, I won't. I'll swing by around 1 o'clock tomorrow on my fucking lunch break because the place I would ship it from is like right across the street. So
okay,
I'll let you
sweet.
know.
All right.
See what I can do.
Hells yeah. And then basically what Jordan and I were talking about, he was talking about how his week it went and everything. He had designed a CRPS.
Yes.
Okay. Shirt, or he had originally designed a shirt, but then he for his friend, and ended up designing a pillow by my recommendation to do that because it's a syndrome where you're
an anime girl body pillow.
Yes.
Knew it.
Basically, it's like a thing where your brain misfires signals, so you feel a lot of pain or feel like really messed up symptoms and feelings and stuff like that. So I was just like, well, why not make a pillow for her? That way, she has something to kind of like snuggle with instead of just wearing it. Because maybe she won't want to wear a T-shirt that kind of like restricts her on the neck or something like that. You could just hold it or lay on it or something, and that would help.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. Like I don't know, like if my dogs aren't laying with me, just because I'm used to the feeling of like having them fucking like up against me somewhere, because they don't fucking leave me alone. Like a lot of times, like I'll like fucking, because right now I'm sleeping on the couch while my mom's friend lives here. Because I was just like, hey, instead of going through the fucking hassle of getting a new bed, just use mine. I don't sleep on it anyways. So when I sleep here, I keep my legs curled because that couch is about 6 inches too fucking short for me, and I don't like having it's more comfortable to have my feet hang off the edge.
Yeah.
But it's not like comfortable, like it's weird because my feet are free hanging.
Yeah.
And so like I'll lay on my side and have my feet curled, and Sebastian lays behind him. So there are nights where it's like too hot in here. He's being a dickhead and running around outside or something.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's not there, I feel fucking weird because it's like there's this gap. So I put my pillow back behind my legs or some shit because it feels weird. Like it's more comfortable to have that there than not there.
Yeah, because
so
it just feels right.
Yeah.
But it was a really nice design. I definitely have to say. I think it would be really cool. Even if, like, I know that you would post on Facebook, Jordan, but if you did, like, want to post it more places, too, I think that'd be super cool to do. And I think you could get a pretty good backing behind it, even if you wanted. So,
yeah, I think that's an excellent idea, man.
Yeah, it was a really cool design. It was really nicely laid out and everything. It was open, but just filled enough to where it felt right. So, I don't know. I thought it was a really cool design. But, yeah. And then we pretty much heard about your week, Jose.
That was last week.
That was last week. What about this week?
Yeah. Let's see. Sunday, I went and I got my Spider-Man Collector's Edition PS4 Pro. Dude, I couldn't get it because my dad died. And like I missed out on a job opportunity, so I was like, I have to take the $350 I have on that off.
Right.
So and now Sony, because they were limited edition too, Sony's selling them for like $600. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. So yeah, it would have been Black Friday week. We had a deal, PlayStation Slim, with Spider-Man, $200. So I got that, and then I get a text last week, and it was like, hey, guess what we just got in? This dude opened that fucking PlayStation, played it for like a couple hours, and decided he wanted Xbox One X. That was his birthday present. And I was like, you're a fucking dick, for one. Like, I would be pissed if I bought him that and he just traded it in. But, yeah, and he had played Spider-Man for a little bit on it. And, dude, seriously, when I got it, there was one tiny fingerprint smudge on it, and I can, like, look at it and just see my reflection. I'm not kidding. Like, it is just clean and gorgeous and but
he just wants to stick. Okay, what?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's too thin. It's it's just thin enough. But it's
just thin enough. Oh,
yeah, I got that. I got that ping pong paddle dick. Anyways, that reaction right there. is perfect. No, so Sunday I had 3 days off finally, like in a row. I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So Sunday I just played video games, and then yesterday I just worked and did homework. I'm doing between 50 and 60 hours of math homework right now. It's like combinatorics, converting binary to hexadecimal and shit.
Yeah.
So that's taking up a lot of my time. I was gonna do that tonight, but then I was like, I'm gonna buy beer instead, and then podcast. So
drink my sorrows away because I have to deal with these fuckers.
Yeah. Actually, that was the 15 minutes. I didn't eat anything. I store real quick.
Oh, okay.
But, no, I did that before I came home. But yeah, no, that's pretty much what my week has been and what it's gonna be. I work like my time, 11 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be, but tomorrow I was like, yeah, I'll come in early after forgetting that I had already agreed to also stay late. So instead of like a 4-hour workday, it's a 10-hour workday tomorrow.
I will say one other thing that we had done too. Jordan and I finished Code Geass finally, which was an interesting experience to say the least. They ended it a lot more different than I thought they were going to, and I feel like there was some irrelevant ending to it, partially for the huge battle, but I don't know. It was a good ending, I will say. It was a pretty good ending. A little bit different than I anticipated, but it was pretty good overall after all the bullshit that you have to suffer through in that series.
Yeah.
So
I have that on my list because I think between stuff that you've told me, one of our customers at GameStop, and then the one dude I work with now, like I have a list of like 30 some different fucking anime I need to get on.
Code Geass is definitely a good one.
That one's on it.
You haven't even started it yet, right?
Right.
Please. Dustin knows what I'm gonna say. Record your reaction to episode 22.
First season, episode 22. You have to record your reaction, and we have to have a post of it.
Yeah, DM that to me to make sure I remember, but I will do
Jordan,
that.
send it to him right now because I can't close out of this screen or else it messes up the editing process.
I'm finishing 7 Deadly Sins and season 2 of Sword Art, and then I will watch that next instead.
Do it because...
Oh, by the way, Dustin, exclusive pops. Renji from Bleach. There's a GameStop exclusive.
I don't do Bleach, my good sir. I did that specifically for you.
Yeah. No, because we have some exclusives coming in, so I was just like, they'll go nicely with my Hollow. Someone offered me $110 for that in the box.
Yep.
And I said, fuck no. That's one I can't give up.
Actually, that would have been a good deal because he's only going for 72 right now.
I know, but I can't give that one up. That one's special.
I wonder why.
Right here. This makes my wiener hard, Dustin.
It's a long blade.
Stop.
So, okay. Continuing. Let's go because we did the questions, we did icebreaker. Let's go topic of the day. So I didn't get the thing from Helen, and I'm a little bit sad about that. But most favorite Christmas setup, since we're getting to Christmas time, December, just a holiday setup. How's that holiday to make sure it's not Christmas specific or whatever? Most favorite holiday setup that you've done during December, like winter time. Kind of like, okay, for example, I'll start it off so you guys kind of understand where I'm going with this. Okay, so probably my all-time favorite one was a couple years back where we went all out. We had lights on the roof, basically we don't normally make the house look all real fancy or anything for holidays or just in general, right? Like it's pretty much always consistent, right, Jordan? You at least know Jordan. Yeah. Chase, you've seen it quite a few times. But for Christmas, we always go all out. And we have like moving reindeer, we have trees like out in the yard that light up, we got presents, we have trains, we have stars hanging from the trees that are around and everything. We have lights everywhere, right? Like lights on the house, the lights that are in the lamps are green, and on the porch is green, and it's just all colorful and pretty, and we go all out on the tree and everything. And I think the one year there was 2 trees, so 2 separate years, 2 different trees that were my all-time favorites, where there was one year where we could turn off the lights all over the house, and we had this white big tree, and it was just all coated in red, right? And so if you turn off the lights, just the room was just this nice, vibrant, like dark shade of red, and it was just really pretty and relaxing. And we had like the fire. It was nice. It was fun, and it was good. And it was when I was younger and stuff, so it was cool. I actually don't know if we had the fire at that time, but I know we had that, and it was really cool. And I loved that tree because it just lit up like the whole like area. It was just red, and it was cool. Even if you had like the kitchen light out on like the small little light that's out there, it's still the rest of everything else was still red, and it was really cool. And that was probably like my all-time favorite setup, aside from what we do every single year, because we kind of change it up every year for the yard on how many like different things we have all out there. But it's still crazy and hectic and cool. But I definitely like when we have like the lights on the roof and everything. So
Yeah.
yay. Because we like lights and Christmas and making everybody feel like you can just walk outside and feel like, you know, you're just inside of another building, except it's just really cold.
I hate Christmas.
You heard that too,
Oh.
Jordan, didn't you? No.
Did you guys not
It's,
know that?
oh, I think I actually did. Makes me sad, though, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, favorite holiday setup, Chaucer, because you're next in line.
Well, let Jordan go first, because I want to elaborate a little on that I hate Christmas thing, because I don't really, but a lot of people don't understand it, and I get questioned about it.
I know why. Actually, I take that back. I know why, but continue. Go ahead, Jordan.
I mean, my family typically just decorates our house. It's like the same every year. It's nothing really big. It just lights the roof.
Did they let you out of the closet to see it? I just figured they keep you in the closet, like a shitty Harry Potter.
Under the stairs, he just sits there and cries
Yeah.
a little bit.
But it's nowhere near as big as Harry Potter's coming under the stairs,
It's
because you're not special.
oh, a foot by 3
I miss
foot.
you, Ethan!
Ooh, fire back, Jordan. Fire back anytime. Bully chase. Okay, but favorite setup. Go for it.
But like for my family, it's pretty much the same thing, so it's not anything big. But while I was at college, actually, me and some friends helped decorate a room in one of the buildings, and I mean, we actually got told to take the decorations down, which is kind of, you know,
Kind of
whatever.
dumb. It's
yeah.
but it's okay.
I think that was pretty much my favorite one, just because it was something I did with friends, and like, just the fact that like we were trying to help decorate like the college for Christmas, and yeah.
That's dumb that they would force you to take it down, though. That's like a emotional
Yeah.
support type of deal. I don't know. I think that's cool, though. I know I one year actually had a golden tree because I was obsessed with like money based stuff. Like if it was gold and shiny and like diamonds and rocks and stuff like that, I liked it because it was just like the bling type thing or whatever. And when I was like small, and I had an all gold shiny tree. It was like a little mini tree, right? But it was gold and shiny, and I loved it to death. And now I think I still have it out in like the garage or whatever, and I don't know if it still looks good or not, but it's still there. And I just kind of look at it. I'm like, I'm psychotic, but it's okay. If anybody wants a gold Christmas tree, hit me up. It's a like pretty small one.
He keeps it in his ass.
Sometimes I gotta make sure something looks shiny and it's not the trash bag that surrounds my life.
Yeah, if you're ever in a bathroom that Dustin's in and you see golden twinkling, it's his ass.
little leaves just fall off, you know.
Yeah, if you ever find gold tinsel and see him walking away from it, it's his ass.
They thought I was a unicorn. Is
Oh,
that a
scared the
Faja? Yeah,
I was like,
He's
Dustin,
coming to
How
murder.
the hell did you do that?
he's coming to murder.
I'm not proud of myself for thinking that was Dustin.
Wait, actually, Chaucer, really quick to catch up. Is it because sales and stuff like that you hate it? Retail?
Kind of. Actually, that's
Okay.
like half of it. The other half is, emotional trauma, I guess.
Talk about it for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. So, I've worked retail a long time. I fucking hate Christmas because, Christmas morning's great. Fucking Santa's coming. But Christmas is also when you get the worst fucking people coming into retail stores being dickheads. Like, for example, Christmas is still pretty far off. Right now, as we record this, it's December motherfucking 4th. All right? 21 whole ass goddamn days before Christmas. And I already had a lady, she came and dropped like $800 today. And where I work, most of you already know where it is. We always keep a game case out on the shelf in the news section. That game, you take it out, we take it out of the case, put it in protective sleeve immediately. And and immediately, like, you know, the case goes out, so nobody plays that game. But we gave this lady one. We gave this lady. We gave her one case today. She bought $800 worth of games. One case didn't have the shrink wrap on it, and she threw a fucking fit. So around Christmas time, that's when you get the worst people that you have to sell anything to in retail. But
I would say
and I said
Black Friday, but continue.
No, Christmas is actually worse. It's, believe it or not, it's at least here, because Black Friday in Ohio, everybody was dickheads, but here I didn't have a single rude customer Thanksgiving or Black Friday during the sales. I was so surprised. But I know I said emotional trauma, but I wouldn't say trauma, but it's just
Martha, did you shut the beans off on the stove? Dang.
I'm regretting telling him to have fun with it.
I love that, man. But anyways,
Jay says he loves you.
yeah.
Now will he actually respond? Papa Fuja! Yells from bathroom as he's probably taking a poo.
But anyways, it just like, if you just listen to most of what I tell you guys, like my stories, I didn't have like a good childhood for the most. Like, for the most part, it wasn't bad, but there was just a whole lot of like not good.
Yeah.
And so we haven't. I mean, like, my mom, she'd do Christmas. You know, my dad and my stepmom do Christmas. If I was ever around, you know, Tom, you know who the fuck Tom is.
Yeah.
They'd always do like a little Christmas thing, but it's like, to me, it's like, it's just, Christmas feels like a family holiday.
Our Chinese
Dustin,
powwow on the GameStop floor.
Yeah, that's honestly one of my favorite Christmases I've had, because in the last 10 years I've had exactly 2 Christmases. But to me, it's like, Christmas is like a family thing, and like, you know how I am with my family, my extended family. Fucking hate most of them. Nice people. That was a lie. So it just like,
Two
it's more
truths
of
and a lie?
family thing, and I that's just all one big lie. But yeah, it's just, I don't get along with a lot of them, and you know, like, some of them aren't good. Like, Tom would always say, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Yep.
And yeah, so just like, it's just something I haven't gotten into in a long time. And so it's not necessarily that I hate Christmas. It's just Christmas is more of like a family thing. And out here, it's a little different, because my mom's out here and she goes, oh my God, this woman goes fucking all out for Christmas. It's almost disgusting.
I can relate to that on a spiritual level.
Yeah, dude, she goes crazy for it, man. And you know, like, my sister just moved out here and I'm here now. And so my brother this will be the first time my mom has had us all together for Christmas since I was in my teens, man.
Ooh.
And so like, this year it might be a little different, you know, and be with the right family, you know. Like, if I could go back, like my dad and my stepmom have Christmas there, that'd be cool, you know. But I don't live there anymore. Like, I don't live in Ohio. But so now it's like, you know, like, that's, to me, that's one of my families, because, you know, dad and stepmom and all that.
Yeah.
And, you know, kid of divorced parents. But it was really like, not being able to do it with my mom every year. I kind of just like,
kind of killed it off slowly.
Yeah. So I think this year it'll be different, because
it'll give you a new outlook on it, at least.
I might come back and visit like 2 days after Christmas, before like the 27th through the 30th.
You should do the 29th, because I'm having my party then for all the friends to join.
There's a blackout up until the day after Christmas, so the 27th through the 30th I'm gonna ask for time off, you know, because the 31st and the 1st I have to be there, New Year's shit.
Mhm.
So I was like, man, I'll have the money to fly back. Like, I want to see some people. I might have a date.
Do it.
You know, no big deal. But and then there's like a brewery I want to visit over in Chicago.
He's really just saying he's gonna spoon.
Yeah, fuck you.
Most
Anyways.
expensive spoon I've ever.
Fuck off. So, like, this year it might be different because I'll just be, like, I'm going to be out here with my mom, brother, sister, all that good stuff. You know, like my brother's family, my niece, fucking family.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'll be back in Ohio shortly after that. I can see all of my family on the same, like, in the same fucking time period, you know, so maybe it'll be different this year.
Yeah.
But that, and I hate decorating. So my mom's like, oh, we're going to put a Christmas tree up. I'm like, hey, no. And she goes, you live there, but I own the house. So far she hasn't put a Christmas tree up.
I like
Fingers
her.
crossed. Because that dude, I swear to God, the
I
one year I
like
said
her.
no. I lived with my brother, and my lady friend was around all the time.
Mm.
And they fucking plotted to decorate the apartment just because they knew I would fucking hate it. They didn't, thankfully, you know, because I stopped seeing her
Aw.
shortly after that. But she did buy some pumpkin spice candles. I about had to fucking jump out the window.
I'll steal those. I know. Actually, ooh, that reminds me. One more thing about that. Best one with that is during that red Christmas tree I was telling you about, we had
Yeah.
pine cones, those scented pine cones everywhere. That was, ooh, yes.
Do you see this?
Hells
This is my
yeah.
wax warmer. It's in my room at all times. The fall scents came out. I have apple pumpkin, apple pineapple, like caramel apple, like fucking apple pumpkin cookies, like all kinds of stuff. It's
Hey, Chase.
I love pumpkin.
Gotta go a little bit lower. Here, I'll raise it up.
Merry Christmas, jerks.
Oh, Jordan, what is happening with your mic, my
Yeah,
guy?
dude.
You're going robo.
Oh, hey, that's something I forgot.
Oh, no, you're good again. I don't know what was
I did
going
that
on.
over the weekend too.
Might be the Wi-Fi signal, like, or from my computer, I think.
Yeah, no, you're good again. That was weird. When you were laughing, it was like... I
Probably
can't...
from.
He's the Terminator.
I'm guessing the internet on my computer was like cut open.
Probably. I don't know. That was weird. It was just like, oh.
Keep blaming my Wi-Fi, man. What you doing?
He's blaming his computer.
This time I'm blaming my computer.
The Wi-Fi of his computer.
Yeah.
He's trying to start a battle. He's ready to throw fists. Are you ready to throw fists, Jordan, with my father?
Dude, your dad whooped Jordan's ass.
Oh, shit. I don't know. My father and I are
Dad
pretty
probably
short.
whooped my ass. Yeah, those are the ones you got to worry about.
I will say it was a lot of fun to fight taller, heftier people. Like thick, muscly, tall people.
With
Favorite...
two C's or with a CK kind of thing.
Oh, hell yeah. But, actually... during karate times, when my favorite people to fight was like, I don't want to say, I'll just say Matt. He was tank. He was, oh my gosh, built to all hell, tall. I don't know. He was so much fun to fight. So much fun. And actually, ironically enough, when I had my graduation party for high school, he showed up. I didn't know that he showed up. He showed up, literally came behind me, started rear choking me. And we started almost getting into a grappling match right there and then in the middle of the floor. And everybody was looking at us freaked out. And we just kind of both looked at each other after I got my foot around him, almost threw him down. And then we got in a tug match because he couldn't throw me, I couldn't throw him, and we were both on even hip distribution. And so we just kind of look at each other, smile, and then just hug each other. And everybody is like, oh, okay.
Jesus.
And the worst part, too, was he had his concealed carry that day and his shirt lifted up.
He just fucking had a gun? That's
Oh
awesome.
my gosh! I mean, I trust him beyond all regard, and then it was just like, I don't know. It was such a good day. It was such a good day. It was a lot of fun though. But yeah, okay. So the best Christmas setups in our opinions, holiday setups, whatever you want to go with for that. And then
real quick, because I didn't
Yeah.
actually say my favorite holiday setup.
yes,
Pretty much any Christmas my mom has done, like
Mhm.
when we were kids. Because she had, do you know those little figurines where it's like a magnet and it follows a track? She had this
yeah,
big one. It was like, it was a
Chase.
big pond. And what?
We used to have those. It used to be our
Oh,
thing
yeah, yeah,
actually
yeah.
when I was younger.
But yeah, it was like a big pond, and like, there's like
Yup.
a horse on the carriage going
And they
around
skate
it.
around
those
and then
were
they move.
cool.
Yeah, I did too. I love those. And actually, every
Yeah.
time my father and I would go to a store that had like that type of Christmas stuff, whether it was like Hallmark store or like just an ornament store or something
Yeah.
like that, we'd always go and look at those. That was like the
Yeah,
cool
I
thing.
love those things, man. But my mom has I think my mom still honestly has like a bunch of hers from when she was. I haven't been up to her house since she's put up the decorations, which I know she did like the day after Thanksgiving. But yeah, I thought those things were so cool because we'd always have like a normal colored tree, but
Yeah.
it would just be fucking covered in lights and like ornaments and shit to the point you could barely see the tree. So that
I can also relate.
yeah, that's my favorite kind of setup.
And then yeah, same. I don't generally like the ones where it's just a bunch of spewed stuff. Like, okay, I will say the one that we had recently. By the way, you listen up there, Mr. Sir there. Oh, is it really late? Oh, it is real late. Pause. She's calling and it's so loud. But basically, we had a rainbow tree, like, I think this past year is what it was, and I actually really liked that one. And the reason why I like that one, because I normally hate those trees that have like a whole bunch of just colors spewed over it, because it looks like somebody just chewed up a whole bunch of stuff and just spit it up all over the tree. Then I used to call them a puke tree. And the reason I really like this one is because it had on the bulbs, they were a very pastel type of bulb, and then they had a white like snow colored effect over top of it, and that's how the whole tree was. Yeah, flocking. Flocking? Yes, okay, that. And it covered it up very nice and made it actually look really nice. It blended in with the white and looked very good compared to those trees that are like green with all just the spewed colors all over it. Hate that. I hate when people do that because it's just like take some extra time and effort to just.
He's been wearing something different like every time he goes.
I know. Yowdy.
What the fuck, man?
But
Your dad is gonna be our whole bloopers section.
I think I'm gonna add to the story time video that I'm gonna do this week. I had 2 stories I was already gonna tell. That go-kart one was one of them, but
Trying to see if he'll stay.
you gotta tuck it in the little sewn up part.
Oh, god damn it, I didn't.
But yeah, basically I really love that tree. It was very pastel-y, very nicely shaded and stuff. It was really good, and then it still had a constant theme on it that made it look very good. So really good tree. But now final part, questions from the crew, which I have pulled up. Wow. Also, I'm so glad you told me about that SSD, because now I can close that out and not have to pay a whole shit ton of money.
Yep.
I don't have Discord open.
I do.
Nope.
Same.
I've got to read them. You're not allowed to look and know
Son of a
beforehand.
bitch.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, does it look like I have a big pimple on the side of my nose?
No, do you?
No, it's a
No.
piercing, but I mean, like, to me, it looks like it's a fucking.
I was gonna say, if anything, it looks like a piercing. Yeah.
Okay, it does shine if I'm close enough. My
Yeah,
shit's
it
like
shined.
real small. I
It
can't
shined a
really
couple
see.
times, but I thought it was just some breaks, so I didn't know for sure. Okay, first
Yeah.
one up. Would you rather, and we'll go left to right, so Jordan, Chase, and then myself. Would you rather have retractable machine gun hands or flamethrower hands? And this can be like, not your whole hand will be it, but like tubes or something coming through it, because in the picture the guy has them coming from like underneath.
Yeah.
So it could,
I try not to look in questions for the crew until we do these, but I feel like I should more because that's fucking cool. That's
yeah.
that's a good question.
Kevin's been posting these like crazy, so he's doing
Fucking
real good.
Kevin. We like that guy.
I know, he's really super cool. Jordan, you want to start off?
Wait, is the
Dinosaur.
flamethrower retractable too or no?
Yes.
Okay. Then
Sebastian's jealous.
Definitely the flamethrower.
Okay, flamethrower hands. Chase.
Dude, I could pretend to be fucking Pyro from X-Men. Duh. Flamethrower hands.
I'll
Do you imagine what
say.
reloading your hands would be like?
I'll say usefulness would definitely be flamethrower because you could cook your food. You could literally take care of
You can
trash.
set people on fire. Who cares what else you can do with your hands? I could dude, I could seriously the power of Christ compels you, and then set someone on fire, and I could claim people are demons and shit. Like, flamethrower hands have so many fucking uses that aren't practical, and that's what makes flamethrower hands the obvious choice here.
Goes for distance. Obviously, machine gun hands. No, chooses flamethrower hands just because. Just because he can. Sneeze. I've been having a lot of allergies because we haven't gotten snow yet. I'll go with flamethrower hands because it would be a lot more useful.
Yeah,
Fire Nation.
And,
Fake-
let's
fake
be
exorcisms.
honest. There's more you can do with the flamethrower hands anyway. Like the machine gun hands, you can shoot things. Big whoop.
Maybe fly.
Yeah, you can shoot people. Okay, cool. Fucking
Or
with
you're
your
like,
hands. You can do that if you have a gun in your hand, but you can't
Right.
burn people alive with your hands normally.
right.
I could
It's like-
fake possessions.
Now you know what would make
Right.
it even better? Now that's how you cook a baby.
That too. Fuck it. That's crazy, but fuck it. Dude, when I tell people I'm gonna cook them and eat their, I'm gonna fucking cook them and feed them to their family, I can do that with my hand.
Gosh. Would you rather be able to pay $1 to make any person find you attractive, or receive $1 every time a person finds you unattractive?
Yo, that second one, dude.
I feel like this is a question between optimism and pessimism, though.
Kind of.
Yeah. I would say
Um,
A, and that's only because I'm the type of person that I want everybody to like me, and they don't have to like me immensely, but I want everybody to like me, and it doesn't have to be in that way. They can find my personality attractive, right? So I would rather spend money to have people like me and not like I'm paying them to make them like me as a person, but if I could do that,
YouTube likes.
no, fuck that. But as like a person, I like people to like me, and that's sometimes why I do crazy things, if that makes sense, or say weird, crazy things I normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because normally I'm the
Fair
type of
enough.
person that likes to get into intellectual conversation, and you wouldn't be able to tell that from this channel. But I'm the type of person that would like to rather get into an intellectual conversation rather than go and be goofy and crazy. Although I like doing that too, because there's multiple sides to everybody. But I'm the type of person that would rather have somebody like them instead of gaining money, because I don't like to really have a whole shit ton of money.
Yeah.
So, anyways, well, let's go reverse this one. Let's just keep switching. Chase, go next.
Read them to me again. Just make sure I understand right.
Okay, you can either pay $1 for people to find you attractive, and that could be personality, whatever you want it to be, or you could make $1 every time somebody finds you unattractive.
I'm gonna go with that second one because while I know I'm ugly as sin,
Mm-hmm.
It's just not something I've ever been like, oh, I wish people found me more attractive. Like, this is what you got to work with. Fucking deal with it,
All right.
So it just I'd go with that second one. And get paid every time someone finds you unattractive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, plus, what if you don't get paid that much? And then you're just like, that's a huge fucking ego boost.
That is I'll give you that, actually.
Yeah.
That is a really big ego boost, because then you would know
Like,
how many people
maybe
actually
I'm cute. Fuck it. Who knows?
I don't know. That is another way of looking at it too, yeah. I might actually go with that just because you said that.
Glass half full, my guy.
And then Jordan.
I'm gonna go with the second one also, because pretty much as you know, I'm pretty much saying I'm permanently single at this point.
Hey,
But,
gotta find the right person. People might find you attractive, maybe just not
but
the right personality for a relationship.
Look, man, if people find me in any way attractive, even personality wise, you got this.
yeah, no.
Because this,
But,
You're good. You're good, Jordan. You're good.
But mainly the reason why I'm saying the second one is because like I don't like the idea of like paying people. So they find
Yeah,
me
and that's what
attractive.
I definitely had to agree with
We're not
that
talking
too.
about prostitutes. We're talking about friends.
Yeah, but still.
You guys want to talk about prostitutes?
'Cause-
What's up?
Yeah, and like I can agree with Jordan on that because it's like I don't want to pay people to per se like me, but at the same time I like
Right.
people liking me. I don't like people having to cause I don't like having issues with people. I like everybody having good times and being happy with each other and being happy and okay with me because I don't like having to struggle with people, right? It's not me. I like to just have everybody having fun, so that's why I like that one, I guess.
I like people liking me, but I don't like the idea of like having to pay them for
Yeah,
them to like me.
and I agree with that.
Like-
I wouldn't want that to be a thing.
Right.
But I don't know. It's the overall thought I don't know. Nah, because that could mess with people's personalities. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Overall, after Chase said that second bit, I would say go with the second one because that would be a boost of morale too. That would help out probably a lot. So
Yeah,
I
I mean, the more confident you feel, the more confident you are.
yeah.
I'd be hella rich. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, nah, you're good, Jordan. You're good. Okay. Next one. Be able to start your own life over again, or take over somebody else's life, as in the current time, only someone you know.
Oh no, God, everyone sucks but me. So even though my life sucked, I would redo it. I'd go with that first one.
Okay.
Cause
Jordan?
oh God, dude.
I'm agreeing with Chase again. I would probably redo my life.
I wouldn't even do anything different. I would still just rather like live through all that shit
Oh.
again than be somebody else. It's-
Gotcha. Okay.
Plus, you never know
Weird.
what somebody else
I would
went through
do
too.
different.
Yeah.
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 I would
Somebody
say.
else might be having nightmares because they put the dead body there, didn't just see it.
Yeah.
That'd be my luck. I'd get that nut job.
I would
Yeah.
say start over again as well, because you never know what somebody else went through, and you might think you know, but not everybody's
Yeah.
Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect.
then
Everybody's
I
had
could
shit they've had to go
unmeet
through. Oh my god. Gosh damn it, Chase. Okay, and then I'm gonna skip that one. We're not getting into that.
What?
That
You
jazz.
still have to say it just because.
It's a math question, and we're not getting.
Oh yeah,
there was
dude, I've had
that
enough
huge
of math
debate.
to
Yeah.
last me a lifetime.
Okay. Would you rather be able to walk into any fast food place / restaurant you want and get anything you want free of charge? I'm assuming this is times as you want, right? Or B, always have fresh clothing that automatically washes and unwrinkles itself.
I don't even unwrinkle my own clothes, so fucking. I'm going with that first one.
I would say food.
Chalupas all day, every day. Dude, I'm draining Taco Bell fucking dry. I don't care about McDonald's or Wendy's or whatever. Motherfucking Taco Bell. Maybe that's just because I'm like extra high right now. Because I ate an edible before we started this and it just kicked in. But motherfucking Taco Bell every day. Oh my God, I would work out so hard just so that way I could be healthy enough to keep eating Taco Bell the rest of my life. That
Wait,
would be
what?
my life, reselling Taco Bell I got for free to broke
What?
asses. Fucking. Oh, that's just such a good idea. Oh.
What would be considered fast food though? 'Cause, like, some people
Anything you
consider,
can get under 5 minutes.
Anything with the drive-through window has always been my way to classify fast food.
I agree.
I was gonna say because some people like have different definitions of fast food because like technically Chipotle and Five Guys are considered.
Who's being
fast food.
motherfucking technical here right now? All right. Okay, any place you can go in and they make your food for you in minutes.
I can agree with that. Any place
It's
you can
like-
go in and they have it made for you under 5 minutes, or they have a drive-through window.
Yeah.
That would be fast food. I would say.
You said with a drive-through window.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I would choose the second option. See, that's why I was asking is for that clarification because like, there's certain restaurants that would basically make me change my mind, but
I wonder which
Yeah.
ones. Maybe one that you particularly work at that we may have went to last night.
No, I would not go there.
Yeah. I would say the
Um,
first one because I would be more hungry than wanting to. I wouldn't mind doing my own clothes. It's not like I can't do my own clothes. I've done my own clothes plenty of times before. I used to have to do it all the time for karate. So like, unwrinkling rather, not taking care of them just regularly because that's not hard. But the wrinkling part,
Most days I just fall asleep and wake up and wear what I was wearing the night before. Like if I didn't go out and like do anything gross, I'll just wake up and be like, hey, this is a shirt. I don't know if I wore this last night, the night before, but it does the same thing. Let's go.
I'll go with the first one though. Food. Any last comments on that one?
Taco Bell. Taco Bell all day, day. Taco Bell for life. Chalupas are my shit. I have a lot more last comments on that one, so let's move on because I'm so hungry for a chalupa right now.
All right. Would you rather get $200 every time you throw up, or B, get $10 every time you poo? Definitely poop.
Yeah, I was gonna say throwing up is, that's literally like not true at all. Oh yeah, dude, just pay me when I do what I'm supposed to do. It's the easiest job.
Jordan?
Yep, I would agree. Pay me when I poo because like you don't get. I mean, most people don't get sick that much anyway, so you're
Right.
making more money anyway.
I can throw up on
And,
command. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
I'm changing my answer.
But then you have teeth decay, and then a lot of that money will go to trying to fix.
Uh,
Yeah, but all that money
fucked.
would go to trying to fix your mouth though, and
Dental
then
insurance, which I have.
I'm just gonna go with the poo. That way it's healthy. I keep my body healthy, and I don't have to worry about money.
Yeah, that would be pretty hard on the body, but health insurance.
I mean, plus if you actually keep a healthy diet, eat like 4 to 5 times a day, you're probably gonna be pooping at least once to twice a day as it is. So
Dudes drink a lot of coffee.
That makes me pee, not shit.
Same.
I don't know, dude. I have a different anatomy than you.
Don't.
No. That's
Anyways.
the explanation.
Anyways.
That is the only explanation.
Would you rather increase your intelligence or increase your charisma, attractiveness, inspire devotion in others? I think I have a... Okay, this is going to sound really self-centered. I think I have a pretty good charisma as it is right now because I try to help everybody else generally before I try to help myself. And that's just me as a person.
I think that's karma. I don't know the
that's
definition.
That's the wrong fucking word. Charisma. Okay, this is what they have in parentheses on it.
I thought you were talking like you have something good coming to you because you're like a good dude, and I was like, that's not what you're talking about. But I misunderstood.
Charisma is like your attractiveness. You're inspired to devotion in others. It's like how other people view you, and how you act.
I'm not gonna lie. I know what charisma means. I play D&D. Totally
That-
just forgot I knew what that meant.
Not the same thing. I mean, kinda, I guess, but not. Whatever.
Well, I mean, like what the kind of stuff you can do using like the charisma trait is, essentially what charisma is.
Yeah.
So I know what it meant from that, but I forgot that I knew what that word meant because Colorado is a cool place to live if you're me.
Jordan, what do you think?
Probably I would. I don't know.
Increase your
Probably the second
intelligence or
one.
increase your charisma. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then Chase, charisma, intelligence.
What was the first one again?
I increase your intelligence or your charisma. Now, the question is on intelligence, do you get to know more or do you just learn more easily?
I was taking it as learn more easily.
Okay. Your understanding then is what a better way to define that would be.
I'm not a fan of people. Like I honestly I know, for a fact there have been people that have looked up to me.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is
Bro.
stupid.
Definitely
but,
Brof Alexander.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just like there have been people that have said that, and that's a weird feeling to me. I'm not a fan of it because it's like I know me as a person. You know, like I just think it's weird. So honestly, I'd probably go with the first one, just because I know, like, I'm the kind of person when somebody pays me a compliment, I'm like, who paid you to say that? Like, why? You know, I don't like that shit. I would go with the first one, yeah.
Okay,
Be more intelligent. Because then I'll know everything, and I can just be like, hey, if you don't like me, I'm smarter than you, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, because that makes it better. I would say
the joke, dick.
I would say A because I learn things generally pretty fast when I have an understanding of it, but I always struggle to understand more simple concepts. I was thinking of the words because I'm like cont.
I was gonna say it, but then I was like, I was just mistaken about another word he was saying, so I won't say it. But
no,
I to say it. So
concepts though, I generally have a hard time understanding simpler concepts, and I don't know why that is. And then when it comes to more difficult things to understand, for some reason it makes more sense in my head, and I don't know why that is. So I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, but I would probably like to be more intelligent on that aspect. So I'd probably go with A because I feel like I have a pretty good vibe with people, but at the same time I'd also know that I struggle to keep up with people. So I don't know. As long as people can understand and accept that part, I think I'm good. So I'll say A.
I can dig that.
Okay, reality or imagination?
Oh God, the imagination reality is awful. That's why I play video games. Hell no.
I want to I voted for imagination on this one actually. But I also there's a part of me that really likes reality because of all the stuff we don't know. If that makes sense. For example,
feeds into that.
Right.
Yeah.
But then it's like all the stuff.
Reality, yeah.
All the stuff that's under, like for example, the ocean, all the stuff that we don't know about there, and why, like for example, the Bermuda Triangle is the way that it is, or
I don't want to know
space.
What's going on under the ocean that we haven't discovered. Like, no, dude, that's a godless place.
I want to know.
No, there's a darkness that exists there.
Yeah.
Like a fucking megalodon with tentacles or some shit.
Have you ever considered that Atlantis is the reason why the Bermuda Triangle exists?
It's gases.
I know, but like they've said that, but at the same time, like when you were at least younger, have you ever considered?
Oh yeah, dude, I still believe there's some freaky shit going on. Like,
okay,
you're not gonna tell me this is gases.
I don't know. Anyways, Jordan.
Hey man, I
reality
doesn't knock birds out of the sky.
Reality. Reality.
I don't look behind me a lot though, so.
I don't know. I'm gonna say I have an obsession with a lot of things in reality, right? I have an obsession with it. I will admit. I really like imagination though, and I want more of it like I used to have. So I'm gonna say imagination because you can go to an infinite amount of things there, whereas reality I feel like it is limited. So I'll say imagination. And then Jordan, why reality?
It just I don't really know how to word this. It just
go for it. Oh, he's on the spot now.
Yeah. Mainly just because.
Quit lying and just say imagination. Nobody likes reality better. Like I'm imagining you're a good person. That's you know.
Ooh.
Way better than the reality. Piece of shit, I swear to God.
He's just sitting there imagining him just burning you.
With my flamethrower hands.
Jeez.
Actually, I'm thinking about sending him some corn, but.
I
actually have an open. I have an open can in there because it's part of my lunches every day for my diet. So.
Man, doesn't it just remind you of such a wonderful place?
Fuck.
So, what do you think, though, Jordan? Reality?
It just I don't know, like, I think it's mainly just because of the fact that reality is like more defined, whereas like imagination, like, I mean, I guess like you guys are looking at it like with imagination being like less defined, it's more appealing to you because like there's less limits of what you can do.
Yeah.
But,
We can make imagination reality, so maybe he's onto something.
Oh.
I'm too high. Like, this is a genuine. Like, I gotta know more.
Bad time to ask life questions.
Yeah, man.
Continue, Jordan.
but like I don't really know. It's just reality is just like more set in stone, just
Yeah.
like
Well,
more
what I
defined.
guess what do you define imagination as? I guess.
I mean, it could, for example, I mean, like, all right, this is kind of a bad way to explain it because it's both technically reality, but like, think, for example, reality could be like VR chat. Like, a lot of people escape to VR chat because it's away from reality. They get to all be whatever character they want to be and talk
Yeah,
however they want to talk and
That's
be.
kind of what I meant, like we can make imagination reality thing, because in reality, we can make this technology,
To create it,
like
but at the same time, we can't teleport, we can't time travel, we can't go
not
into
yet.
go into stories, we can't,
I thought you were gonna say storage. I'm like, you can do that. I promise. I it's a
bodies.
thing, I know. Yeah, that's where I keep them.
But I don't know. You can't like do, for example, you can't suck up a whole ton of shit and become this shit. All right, like I don't know.
Nope,
You can.
you can. It just won't work well for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chase, absorbing them good leaves, you know.
What? I don't know what
At least
it
you're in
was a gummy.
Colorado. Yeah. Man, I
Yeah.
ate a brownie earlier. It tasted a little bit different. Granny makes a recipe a little bit stranger than normal.
Oh, dude, that stuff mixed with brownies. Oh, I don't know how people are like, hey,
It's a good
it's
thing
the
to
best
do.
way to do it. No, I have a chocolate bar that just tastes like white chocolate over here. And fucking, it's not, you can't, brownies. Bottom line, none of you know what I'm talking about because you're all good people.
Even
Hot
though
brownies are gross.
he keeps saying how high he is on a scale of 1 to 10.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is don't be like me. Okay, I'm so high I could make out with a Hubble telescope if I wanted to.
Or, fuck a gravel pile.
This honestly would be the best time to do that. When I did it was just bad.
No. Okay. That was about it for questions to the crew. Do you guys have any last questions or final words that you want to say?
No.
Jordan, go ahead, because I already know what Chase is going to get at.
Well,
Murder.
Did he just nut? Was that his nut face?
I think that's your dog's nut sound.
Are they barking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very loudly.
Dogs? Oh, dogs? Hey, pups. Hey, I know. Hey, I know. I hear you. Hey, come here.
I was gonna say.
Join us.
I was gonna
Dude,
say.
seriously, anytime I say that to him, they stop. So.
Oh, I know. We've said it
Oh,
on the
someone's
podcast.
home.
before.
Okay. Yeah, never mind. Okay, we're good. They stop.
Okay.
I did have a question, but I don't remember what it was. So,
If you remember, ask it.
like, it was earlier in the podcast. Like, I had a question and like.
Do you want me to?
I got sidetracked.
Do you want me to re-ask all the questions really quick to remind
No.
you?
No, I don't know. I don't know if no.
If you remember, just ask.
Yeah.
Yes. Final words.
Are we asking me now, or is Jordan still going?
Jordan's final words. Does he remember his normal saying?
Yes, I remember my normal saying.
Oh, he's
Don't
trying to come up with a new one.
No.
Oh, go for it.
I know my old one. Don't procrastinate, procrastinate. Yeah.
Chase is happy. Final words? Questions?
Oh no, I'm recording my podcast. All right, now is it my turn?
Yes.
I miss Ethan. This has probably been my favorite podcast we've done.
Because of Faja or because Ethan's been gone?
No, I just wanted to say that because everybody that's usually here, like, I want them to watch this and be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So, don't put this part in explaining. I want them to be mad.
You just wanted to say it was your favorite because, you're totally high right now.
Actually, no. You know what? We're going to go with that because that is correct. This is just a good podcast, man. But, no. Yeah, man. That's it. I'm not going to say, eat ass and stay smooth like I normally do.
Never. You never say that.
No, this is a good Christian podcast. So, you guys don't eat ass and stay smooth.
Chase, I request especially right now while you're high, I need you to watch that VR video I posted today. I need you to watch it. There's just some good parts in it I think you'll really appreciate. It's not till like later after some of the jump scare parts, but I need you to watch it.
Is that the one you posted today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I haven't watched any today's stuff yet.
You need to watch it. I promise you're gonna especially enjoy it while you're high.
I'm so excited. Eat ass and stay smooth, everyone.
Gosh damn it. Jordan, you remember your question?
Nope.
Okay, if you do, ask it. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, follow, sub. If you didn't, leave a comment, let us know why, as well as at least give the other content a try, because we have more podcasts, we have games, we got readings, writings, we're going to have story times, we're going to have one-word stories, we have drawing stuff. It's good time.
I'm just saying, if you come to this channel for the podcast, make better choices. All right?
It's probably fair. I'll give you that.
Have you, look at who is on this podcast every week. All right, you should just fucking avoid it to begin with. Be better people.
Gosh. I can agree with that. What else do I normally say? Oh yeah, you guys can sub and donate that way, fix up computer, get better games, do more stuff if you want to see it, if you like this face. If you don't, then just you can go, I guess. And then best thing is you can share the channel 1 to 5 people is the most that I ask, because if you share it to one person, everybody shares it to one person, they all come in, they all stay in, we're doubling the amount of people we have. It's a good time.
It's like if everybody gave everybody else herpes, then it would be like nobody had herpes.
Yeah.
It's the exact same concept, swear to God.
That's how that works.
Yeah, it is.
It's not how that
If everyone had it, no one would have it, you know what I'm saying?
If everybody was a good person, nobody would be bad. Same.
You just be walking around and hear scratching sounds in public for the rest of your life. But
if everybody just had AIDS, they'd just be dead.
And I mean, that's a positive in and of itself. Overpopulation is a serious problem, people.
Okay, and then last thing, if you want to join on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, depending on wherever you're watching, we have all the links down below in the description if you're on YouTube, in the About section as well. Touch them tips. If you're on Twitch mobile, go to the Info tab. If you're on Twitch on PC, down below the stream. And aside from that, I think that's about it. Catch you guys all later.
Tell everyone to stay creative.
Stay positive, stay creative. Ooh. Love you guys. Have a wonderful night, evening, morning, afternoon. Make sure you guys get some food. Also, letting you guys know, if you have an iPad, get this pen. It is $20. All you literally
Jordan
do.
in the eye with it because he's a piece of shit.
It's no Bluetooth. You literally just turn it on, and you control everything on the screen.
Out with it.
Oh my fucking goodness.
I miss you, Ethan. Come back.
Go eat some corn, Chase.
And then, just decapitate a penguin because you can.
Do you need therapy? Like, do you want me to...
No, because I love penguins. I love penguins. You like Cat coming in over there?
Is that Fat Cat?
That is Fat. Kitty.
Fat Cat. I love you.
You sound like a kid.
He just starts eating himself. So I will say, earlier on VR chat, there was a model that I was playing as Tachanka, you know, in VR. And I was like, oh, you want to see Tachanka's best weapon? You know, Lord Tachanka's best weapon? And I reached behind my back, and then I just went. Got the
That's
tinglies.
interesting, man.
Does
Yeah,
your
that
tummy
was
have the
rough.
rumblies that only the hands can satisfy?
What?
Only your hands. Get it right. Never mind. I don't miss you.
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, you never really knew me, so.
It doesn't
Ooh.
matter. You don't have to not really know someone to miss them, okay? Or you don't have to really know. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
He admitted his true feelings. It's okay.
When you try your best.
When he drinks too much alcohol and he doesn't succeed.